Well, Scott, when I look back, there's been tears, there's been joy, all enjoyable, and all of it's led to where we are today. And I congratulate you for taking the risks to be where we are here today, and for the respect that you show your employees, and how your number one focus is to make sure that your employees are well taken care of, plus make great beer, which we do as well. So congratulations, look forward to the next 15 years. Mind you, I probably won't be working for you for that 15 years, but maybe some of it.
I just want to start by thanking Bright Brewery, first of all. It was my first foray into the world of craft brewing. Before that, I'm a bit ashamed to admit that my drink of choice when I'd go into the pub was a pint of Peroni with a wedge of lime in it. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It was only once I walked through those doors that the possibilities and the magic of what a beer could even taste like became a passion of mine. It was also through the brewery that I was able to meet so many people in the community, which really made me feel entwined in the fabric of that town. It was putting on events such as Darker Days, the Bush Dance, even Christmas in July, in which I was really able to see how the brewery operated not just as a business, but as such an integral part of the community. I still proudly represent Bright and the brewery as my adopted hometown. I even actually recently passed a road cyclist here on the roads in Queenstown, and I think I scared him half to death when I honked because I saw he'd had the full kitted out version of the Bright Brewery cycling gear. To Scott and the girls, I just want to say congrats. I'm really looking forward to future visits and to share a drink with you again.
The first time I went to Bright Brewery was way back in 2008, even before Brews News started. I was writing about beer, but I was writing about other things as well, and I was writing for a car magazine, and that took me to the northeast of Victoria, and when I was there I could not visit the local brewery in Bright, and I was so pleased that I had. Not only did we get to visit the brewery, we got to meet Scott and the entire family, and get some lovely shots that we can celebrate there. And not only has the brewery grown, the girls have grown as well. Fee's not still with us, but her brewery is, and it's been wonderful to watch it grow and be all of the things that it was back then. It's one of the things that we celebrate with Australian craft and independent small brewers is the contribution that they make to the community, and the way that they support community, and the way that community supports them. And Bright is the epitome of that, and it's been wonderful to see that the brewery has grown, and with it has the support for the local area. When you see the employment that they create, the investment that they've created in the area, that is what small independent brewing is all about. You could mention the beer as well, which is wonderful. And as the brewery has grown, it's meant that we've been able to get the wonderful Bright beers more widely, including in Brisbane, where I'm from. So on behalf of the Australian Brewers News team, to the team at Bright Brewery and Scott and everyone involved, cheers and congratulations, and all you do to make indie beer and the community of Bright better.
A huge warm congratulations to Scott and the team at Bright Brewery. What you've managed to achieve in the past 15 years is nothing short of amazing, and we certainly consider it a privilege here at Tourism Northeast to continue to work with you, and we hope to do so well into the future. Congratulations again, and have a great birthday.
From my own behalf, and also all musicians that have played there. There's been quite a few musicians that have played there over the 15 years. I'd really like to thank Scott in particular, but also the staff at the brewery. They've been fantastic. They're always great to the musos. They're great to the people there, but they've always been exceptional to the musicians. I'd like to kind of thank Scott for continuing the music even through the tough times that we had last year. Like there was always going to be that music aspect going to happen. There's been special events there. That the New Year's Eves that we've had there have been fantastic. So yeah, it's been really good. There's a couple of things I think we can still improve on as far as the musicians. I personally wouldn't mind a little green room with a mirror and maybe with lights around it. Maybe some champagne occasionally and some peanuts would be great. But other than that, it's a fantastic place, and I've had a ball there.
Congratulations, Scott. It's been great to be part of this big journey of the last 15 years. We've loved all the the excitement of it, as well as the dramas, that come with this sort of thing. But it's been a great time, and we know you've got lots of ideas from here on, and we look forward to seeing what eventuates. Well done.
So keep up the good work.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to see Bright Brewery grow from afar. In fact, the first time I became aware of Bright Brewery was in a Northeast Victoria cycling guide video featuring Mick and Chris from Flow Mountain Bike, walking into the brewery after a big day of mountain biking, and Britt and I looked at each other and said, I think that's the place for us. We're now lucky enough to live in the Bright area, just up the road in Wandillagong, just a stone's throw away from being able to have a schooner by the river. So we want to thank Bright Brewery for bringing us here and being a part of our life, and a massive congratulations to everybody involved on a 15th birthday. Congratulations.
I just want to thank Scott for the opportunity to work for Bright Brewery for the last 5 years. I've really enjoyed it. I think we've got a great team. It's also given me the opportunity to live in a place that really suits me, and I've really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to us working together in the future. I know I'm a very strident individual, and I've just got to thank you for accommodating that in meetings when I will say what's on my mind, and I just thank you for accommodating that, and that's hopefully we can work together in the next 10 years to achieve even more than we have to date.
I'd like to say that I really cherish him as the father of our 3 wonderful granddaughters.
Yes, absolutely. The 3 granddaughters in Bright are so central to our lives, as indeed all our grandchildren.
And they were Fiona's proudest achievement, she said, but she was certainly proud of the brewery as well, and she did enjoy the challenge of establishing it.
And I reckon that we should be saying to Scott that we are in awe of his entrepreneurial spirit and his ability to think in the big picture.
He knows, but we'll say it now, how indebted we are to him for managing to keep everything together, hold everything together, and do such a beautiful job of caring for business, family, but most especially Fiona during her final journey.
So Scott, we are proud to have you in our extended family. That's what I'd like to say. And finally, maybe, and Scott, when I die, not yet, but when I die, I hope that they put me in the coffin with Bright Brewery socks on my feet.
15 years from the beginning of the brewery, Scott. Well done. And Fiona too, because she was such a driving force behind its initiation, as you know. Well done to manage to build the business and still have 3 gorgeous girls in your life. Fred's Shed is the perfect name, and I know that Fiona would be absolutely over the moon at the success of the business. And you know what? I even love your beer.
I'm so proud of you, Dad, for making such a great business and being a great dad while also being a really successful business owner.
And I'm just so grateful that you encouraged us to do all of these sports and start mountain biking, because now we really enjoy it. So thank you.
So Scott, 15 years on, congratulations at the amazing success that the brewery is. It's an absolute credit to you and Fred and your vision over the years. It's a wonderful, you've got wonderful people surrounding you at the brewery, and you've had wonderful people working with you in the past. And I'm really proud of you, and I'm very proud to be your friend, and I can't wait to see what the next adventure brings.